So this is just a quick flow to twist the spine and open up through the whole front body and just getting the spine moving again. Good for the beginning of the day, or even at the end of the day, or even in the middle of the day if you're sitting at a desk. So we're going to start in a seated position. I'm sitting up on a cushion. I recommend that, but it's not mandatory. Close the eyes down, take a deep breath in, inhale. Just lengthen up through the spine and deliberately fill every corner of the lungs and the rib cage with breath. Exhale, squeeze the belly up and in, and imagine that it's squeezing the breath out and pushing it back up out through the lungs, out of the mouth. Inhale. Feel the belly, the rib cage, so side ribs, back rib cage, back of the heart, chest, collarbones. And then exhale, squeeze it out, squeeze the belly up and in, press the breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently open the eyes, inhale, sweep the arms high, interlace the hands or the fingers. And then exhale, squeeze the belly up and in, take a twist to the right hand side. So imagine you're driving this movement from that bottom right rib cage, and your core is holding your lower spine in place. So we're trying to only rotate the upper part of the back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, sweep them up, interlace. Exhale, take that twist, initiate the movement from the bottom left rib cage, squeeze the belly up and in, hold that low spine in place while you rotate the upper spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, float the hands down. And again, inhale, sweep up. Interlace, exhale, squeeze, and rotate from the bottom right rib cage. Inhale to center. Exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, sweep. Interlace, exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, float the hands down. Bring your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Get nice and long with the crown. Exhale, squeeze the belly up and in, rotate to the left. So bottom left rib cage is driving the movement again. Inhale. Exhale, can you squeeze the core a little more and rotate a little deeper just from that bottom left rib cage? Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Rotate a little deeper. Look back behind you. Rotate the eyes in the sockets as far as they'll go to the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unravel. Second side, left hand to outside of right knee. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, lift up. Exhale, squeeze the core, rotate from that bottom right rib cage. For one, inhale. Get longer in the spine. Exhale, squeeze a little deeper. Look as far as you can to the right with your eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unravel. I'm going to come to the hands and knees. Move the prop out from underneath you if you have one. Wrist stack under shoulders, knees stack under the hip bones. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand lifts. Inhale. Thread the needle. Exhale. So coming down. So if you can't make it all the way down, bring a pillow or blocks or something underneath here that you can rest the head and the shoulder on. Otherwise, bring it all the way down to the floor. Inhale, peel it open. Look up if the neck allows. Exhale, thread the needle. For 2. Inhale, peel it open. And exhale, thread the needle for 3. Hold it here, inhale. And exhale. 1. 2. Inhale, peel it open, unravel. And exhale, place the right hand down. Second side, inhale, peel the left arm open. Exhale, thread the needle. For 1, inhale, peel it open. Exhale, thread the needle. For 2, inhale, peel it open. Exhale, thread the needle. For 3, hold it here, inhale. And exhale. 1. 2. 3, inhale, peel the left arm open. And exhale, place it down. All right, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg extends, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, right leg extends, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to chest, and then step this right foot forward, just a little way from the hands. It doesn't have to be all the way up to between the wrists. And then turn the back heel down. Good. Inhale, we're going to do like a look up and lengthen fingertips to shin, just the one shin though. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale, fold. So left hand comes down. Could be onto a block, or if you've got like a little coffee table or something like that. Don't feel like you have to be all the way down. I'm just doing it well because I can and because I don't have a prop here right now. So then with the right hand, we're going to inhale, sweep the right hand forward, and then exhale, rotate it around. So again, rotating from that bottom right rib cage for 1. Inhale, sweep. So we're starting to also stretch the fascia in the body just so that our body will move. Exhale. And get a little bit of spinal mobility with the rotation. Inhale, sweep the arm. And exhale, wind it back. The 3, beautiful. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Don't look out this front knee. Press into the foot, like the footprint in the sand. So all areas, try and lift the arch. Try not to be pressing into the arch of the foot. For 1. 2. 3. Walk the hands forward, pick up the back heel, plant the palms, inhale. Exhale, lift this right leg all the way up. Hold here for an inhale. Exhale, come forward to plank. Knees to the earth, look up and tilt the sitting bones. Exhale, round out. Inhale, neutral spine. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg extends, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, left leg extends, three-legged dog. And then exhale, knee to chest. Step this left foot forward. Not all the way to the wrist, just a little bit further than halfway up the mat. Turn the back heel down. Slide the hands towards the left ankle. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, ripple the spine. So extend one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Plant the right palm to the earth or a prop. Inhale, sweep this left arm forward. And exhale, rotate around. So left rib cage is peeling open this time for 1. Inhale, sweep. And exhale, wind it around. For 2, inhale, sweep. Exhale, wind it around. For 3, inhale, look up and lengthen. And then exhale, fold, hold it here. For 1. 2. 3. Inhale, look up, walk the hands forward, pick up the back heel, pick up this left knee, and then exhale, come back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, come forward to plank. Release the knees down. Inhale, look up and tilt the sitting bones. Cow. Exhale, round out, cat. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. And then exhale, walk the hands forward, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step or walk to the front of your mat. Look up and lengthen, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Bring your right hand down so the feet are about sitting bone distance or hip distance apart. Bring your right hand either flat to a prop if you have one, or just the fingertips, or if you can flatten all the way down, that's good too. We're going to inhale, sweep the left arm forward, and then exhale again, rotate from this bottom left rib cage, keep the knees bent. Bottom left rib cage is going to open out, and we're going to hold it here for 1, or you can bring it to the hip, or you can bring it back behind the back if you want. For 1. Lengthen the spine with the inhale, and then exhale, squeeze the core and rotate from the bottom left rib cage in the exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Inhale, sweep this left arm forward again, and then exhale, fold. Second side, so left hand comes down to center. Inhale, sweep this left arm forward, and exhale, wind it up and around, either holding here, the right hip or the left hip. Inhale, lengthens through the spine. Exhale, squeeze core, rotate bottom right rib cage. 1. Get longer in the spine and the crown on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze, go a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep this right arm back up, forward, and then exhale, fold. Bring the 2 big toes together, inhale. Come into a toe squat, exhale. We've done a lot of open out twists. So now we're going to do the closed in twist. I'll do my left side first just so you can see, but usually in yoga we do the right side first. Inhale, take a deep breath here. And then exhale, taking the twist. So the outside arm, if you're doing the right side, will be your left wrist, goes to outside your right knee. And then you can bring your other hand, your right hand, to your back if you want. Otherwise, we can go deeper and get the elbow all the way down to outside the knee. Keep squeezing the knees together, inhale. And then exhale. We squeeze the core up and in, and again, rotate from that bottom right rib cage if you're doing the right side. Squeeze, detox, bring out the internal organs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Look back to center. Exhale, unravel. I'm just going to drop my knees down for a moment, undo my feet, just to give my feet a break from that position. Inhale, deep breath here. Exhale, long breath out. Come back to the toes. Inhale, second side, so 2 big toes together. And then exhale, take that spinal twist to your left. Inhale in whichever variation you're able to do. And exhale. 1. 2. 3. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, untwist. Knees can come down to release that position. My legs are burning from that, so good point of heat coming into the legs. Inhale, come back to tabletop position. Exhale, round out through the spine. Inhale, look up and tilt. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Take a deep breath here. And a long breath out. We'll take a little twist here in the child's pose as well. I'm just going to bring a prop, a pillow, so feel free to do that as well, or do it without. So the arms are forward, but I'm going to weave this right arm underneath and place my head on the pillow. Inhale, take a deep breath here. And exhale. 1. 2. 3. Inhale, unweave the right arm. Lengthen it forward. Exhale, weave the left arm underneath the right. Inhale. And exhale. 1. 2. 3. Inhale, unweave the left arm. And exhale, press back into the child's pose. Inhale, sitting up into the heels. That's all I'm sharing today. So hopefully that's just loosened off the spine a little bit and reset the posture. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.